Today I'm going to show you on how you can get this indicator on your chart. So you come to this Telegram page, and how do you get this Telegram page is to go to the description of this video. In the description of this video there is a link there that is going to take you to this Telegram page. So just click the link and then you will come to this Telegram page, or it will bring you to this Telegram page. So when you are on this Telegram page, the next thing to do is to come to the pinned message or pinned message. All right, it is actually under the number of subscribers. So when you come to this level, to this place, just click it once. When you click it once, automatically it's going to take you to where the indicator is. So as you can see here, this is the indicator, vector indicator. So what do? You download. So you click it and then it's going to roll, and then when the download is complete, you right click on the indicator and you look at for show in folder. You click it once. When you click it once, it will bring you to this page, and what do? You copy it. So that means you right click. When you right click, you copy. When you copy, you go back to your MT5. After that, you come to file. File is actually on the top left corner of your chart. You click on chart. I'm sorry, you click on file. When you click on file, you come to open data folder. This is open data folder. You click it. After you have done that, it's going to open another page for us, and you look at for MQL5. This is MQL5. Double click MQL5 and then look out for the folder that is titled indicators. We have several folders here. We have expert, we have files, we have image, we have indicators. So just double click this folder. Very good. And here we have three folders. Okay, we have examples, we have indicators, and we have market. Go to the folder that has indicator. Just double click it. Double click it. All right, and then you paste that indicator you copy in this particular file. So I already have it in the file. Okay, I already have it. So you just have to right click and then you click on paste. When you click on paste, the indicator will appear the same way you can see it on my screen here. So what do you do next? You go back to your MQ5, or yes, MT5. Go back to your MT5. All right, so I'm going to use a new chart for this. You go back to your MT5. So when you go back to your MT5, open Boom1000, because this is actually for Boom1000. Open Boom1000. Now if you look to your left hand side, all right, you will realize that that's under your navigator. You will realize that the indicator has not appeared. All right, so the indicator will not appear automatically. So this is what you have to do. Come to expert advisors, click it once, then right click. When you right click, come to refresh, click it once. When you click it once, automatically the vector indicator will appear. All right, the vector indicator will appear on on under the indicators. If it doesn't appear, that means you have not opened the indicator. So just double click the indicator. Just double click it like this, and then it will happen. And then it will appear. So when it appears, come back to your chart, which is Boom1000. Okay, I quickly want to change the background to white, so I will use a template that I have here. I have a plain chart here. Very good. So the first thing you have to do is to change the time frame. The time frame we have here is 1 hour. Is to change it to 5 minutes. Okay, change it to 5 minutes, and after you've done that, come to your vector indicator. All right, click on it and then drag it to the chart. You can double click. So whichever one you want to do, just do it. Either you double click or you drag it to the chart. So when you drag it to the chart, release it, and then it's going to appear like this. So you go to common. So common, please come to this box and check it where you have allow modification of signals. All right, click it and then come to color. I would like to change this guy to red. Okay, and click OK. Yes, it has appeared on your chart. Now there is a settings for this indicator, because there's how to use it. All right, I would like to close my navigator bar so that I can have a wider chart. So you right click, you go to indicators, because I want to change the settings. You double click on vector indicator and you will see risks, and at the front of the risks you will see 4. So the settings is to change this guy to 18, change it to 18. And having done that, click on OK. The settings or the signal will change. Can you see this? It changed. Good. So I'm going to teach you now on how to apply and use this indicator. It is not every time that you see a sell signal that you place your entry for a sell. All right, it is not every time you do that. So I'm going to teach you the strategy to use to make money using this indicator. So what you have to do is make sure that your time frame is on 5 minutes. All right, make sure that your time frame is on 5 minutes. So the next thing you have to do now is to put a day separator on your chart. The day separator simply means that um, the signal that is going to help you to know the charts on the previous day different from the present day. All right, so all you have to do is just to click Control Y on your keyboard. Just press Control Y. All right, as you can see here, it appears Control Y, it appears. If you click it again, or if you press it again, it will disappear. So you press it again, it appears. Control Y. All right, that's all. Control Y. So now when do we sell? All right, so let me just quickly give us the scenario, that we help us to sell. So when do we sell? We sell, all right, when we have two red signal without buy signal in between them. So we have two confirmations, two confirmations, all right, two confirmations, or let's say three confirmations. We have three confirmations. The first confirmation is you must look out for a region where you have two sell signal. All right, so this is, as you can see here, this is a red signal, this is a red signal. That's what you need to look out for. The second confirmation is there must not be buy signal in between them. Can you see here that we have red signal here for a sell, and we have another red signal here for a sell, and in between them is empty. There's no any buy signal in between them. All right, then the third confirmation is that excuse me, the third confirmation is that there must not be the third confirmation is that the second sell signal must be under the first sell signal. All right, the second sell signal must be under the first sell signal. This is the second sell signal. What is the position of this sell signal? The position is under the first sell signal. So our three confirmation is met. What's the first confirmation? The first confirmation is what? We must have two red signal. Second one is there must not be buy signal in between them. As you can see, there is not any buy signal here. As you can see here, this is a buy. This blue means buy, but here we do not have it. Then the third confirmation is the second sell signal must be under the first sell signal. All right, and what do you need to look out for? You need to look out for the third sell signal. So anytime third sell signal appears like this region here, all right, as you can have it here, you place your entry for a sell. You place your entry for a what? For a sell. And then what happens? You can see here that this guy came down. All right, came down. So let me show you another entry. Let me show you another entry. Let me show you another entry. Yes, this is another entry for a sell. This is another entry for a sell. We have first sell signal, second sell signal. Let's check if this actually met our three confirmation. We have two sell signals. That's one is met. The second confirmation is the second one is under the what? The first one. The second confirmation is checked. The third confirmation is that there is no blue or buy signal in between them. So what do? We sell at the third sell signal. This is the third sell signal. What do? You just place your entry for sell, and then look at how this guy came down. So where you should place your stop loss, this is where you should place your stop loss. At the previous high here, that's where your stop loss should be. Let me change this guy to red. That is where your stop loss should always be. All right, your stop loss should always be at the previous high. All right, at the previous high. Okay, so this is your stop loss here. That's where your stop loss should be. And then what happened? This guy came down. Okay, it came down. Using this as an example now, I want to show us where to place your stop loss, because that's very important. All right, you know that this is a valid signal, all right? So our stop loss will be here, all right? Our stop loss will be here at this point here, all right? At this point here, because that is the previous high. That's the previous high, all right? And then what happened when you place your entry? Boom, to the downside. Okay, so it is the accuracy that actually matters. So let me show you one more example. 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 So we have another example here. So we have what? We have a cell, all right? Then we have another what? Another cell. And then what do? You make your entry for a cell here at the third cell. Let's check if this sell signal confirms our confirmation or is valid to our confirmation. We have two sell signal, that's one. Second confirmation is this second sell signal is under the first signal. That's second confirmation checked. Then the last confirmation is there is not any buy signal in between them. You can have buy signal, all right, before the sell signal, there's no problem, but you must not have buy signal in between the first two sell signal, all right? So you place your entry for a sell here, you place your stop loss here, all right? And then what happened to this guy? Look at how he dropped, all right? So it dropped nicely, it drops nicely. So let me show you when not to sell. Okay, this signal is also valid, all right? This signal is also valid. As you can see, this is a sell signal. Okay, this another sell signal. Do you get that? This sell signal is under this and there's no buying between them. This guy shows. What do? You take your entry to the downside, all right? Now I want to show you when not to sell. When not to what? Sell. This is very, 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 very important. This is another signal, a sell signal. This second signal, another sell. This sell signal is under the first one. There is no buy in between them. You take your entry from this sell signal, and then what happens? To the downside. To the downside, guys. Okay, so I want to show you when not to sell. So I'm actually looking for an example of when not to sell. So when not to sell is actually a scenario that is against our confirmation. What is our confirmation? Confirmation is you must have two red, all right, and then the second red must be below the first red, and then secondly there must not be buy in between them. Okay, look at this case. Let me see if I can get something. Very good, very good. We have a case here. We have a case here. So let me just quickly show us. Look at this level here. Look at this indicator here. This is giving us a sell. Can you see that? And this is another sell. Okay, but this second sell is above what? The fourth sell. That means you must not take this sell, the third sell, because this is against our confirmation. Why? Because the second sell signal is above what? The first sell signal. All right, I actually want you to get this correctly so that you can make money in the market, because this is extremely accurate. Do not sell when you have your sell signal, your second sell signal, above the first one, like in this case. Okay, do not sell. Do not sell on the third signal. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is do not sell when you have a buy signal in between the two, like in this case here. Look at, in this case, this is sell signal, all right, and this is sell signal. This sell signal is a little bit below, which confirms one of the confirmation, and then in between them is a buy. You can see this is a sell signal. Okay, let me reduce this guy here. This is a sell signal, this is a buy signal, this is a sell signal. So that means on the third sell, do not enter for a sell. So we have two scenarios on when not to sell. Do not sell in this kind of scenario, in this kind of case where you have the second sell above the what? The first sell. Don't sell here, don't sell here, don't sell here. Why? Because this second sell is above this one. Do you get? Look at this, is above this one. Do not sell on the next sell. Do you get that? Do not, do not, do not. That is when not to sell. Okay, that is when not to sell. Look at this, look at this. Let me give another example here. All right, you can see here that truly this sell is actually below this sell, but we have buy in between them. We have buy in between them. That means do not sell here. Do not what? Do not sell here. Please guys, you need to know this. You need to know this. Don't be too quick to have prayer of making money, scalping the market. Just be patient and stick to the rule. All right. Do not sell in this case because you have blue or buy in between the two. Do you get? Now if you go back in time, look at it here. Look at it here. This guy, let's start from here. Let's start from here. Okay, I'm ending this video soon. Don't sell here. Why? Because this sell signal is above this sell signal. Okay, do you get that? Don't sell here. Why? Because this sell signal is above this sell signal. Do you get? But look at this one. This one is below this. All right, what do? You sell on the third one because this is third signal. So for the third signal, irrespective of the position of the third signal, sell, whether it is below the second one or it is above it, like in this case, sell. Do you get? Sell. Okay, so what happens is that this guy dropped, like drop and drop and drop. Now while you are still in your sell and you are still holding your trade, when you spot another sell, all right, automatically you should know that there's going to be another sell signal, because this is a signal in itself. So that means you should just what? TP around this area here, TP around this third cell here. Okay, so this does not really happen all the time, whereby you are in a trade for a sell and then another signal happens while you are still in that trade. Okay, so guys, this is it, this is it guys. So this is when not to sell. This is another one here. You can see that this is a sell here. Okay, sell signal. We have another sell signal. This sell signal is above the first one, and then you now have buy signal on top of it. Don't sell. This is another one. This sell signal is above this one. Do not sell here. Do not sell here. All right. However, you can see that this sell signal, all right, is below this one, so you can sell here. Remember I told you that irrespective of the position of this third sell signal, place your entry for sell. The one that matters is this one here. All right, so this one is below this. You place your entry for sell, and then what happens? So while you are still holding it, right, another sell happens. So that means your TP will be on this level here, will be on the third sell. All right, on the third cell, very similar to the last example I gave, that while you are in that trade, all right, another signal happens, so you should TP where your entry for the second signal is supposed to be. Okay, so guys, this is very simple. All right, I would like you to watch this video at least 2 times so that you can get the instruction of how to use it effectively. All right, it's important guys. So thank you, and then see you in profit.